Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a rowdy couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
Rowdy for RWBY.
Yeah, RWBY Ice Queendom. We're continuing with that, and this is episode 6 that we are checking out today. If you want all of our RWBY reactions, we got playlists for you in the description of this video. Are you ready to do this?
Ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do you really want the Faunus out that much?
What a thing to say. The Faunus are the ones who hate us.
That's not true at all. How many times do I have to say it?
Blake, please calm down.
Yeah, this is not the real
distraction.
Weiss.
I'll lure negative Weiss away. I'll be okay. You and Yang go search for the nightmare.
Yeah, okay. What are you two whispering about? Step away from RWBY. I
making
won't
some plans.
allow you to confuse my precious Imperial subjects. Precious?
You mean the ones you locked in a
RWBY,
tower?
She thinks he is a little kid that needs protecting.
Looks like she got away, sister.
So have an equal or as a leader.
Silence. Klein, sister. You two go after RWBY, and I will handle Blake all on my own.
Yes, mistress.
Ooh, it's a cool stairwell.
Yeah, it is.
It feels so weird to get sleepy inside a dream.
Yang, come on!
You're back! Where's Blake?
She created a distraction so negative Weiss would chase her.
And while she's doing that, the two of us could go on the hunt for the Grimm, right?
Well, you figured all of that out already? Dang.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Oh. I kinda don't feel like I'm pulling off this leader thing very well.
Well, that's not true at all. But we don't have time for moping. Come on, let's go!
All right.
I think I could hear the sound of Miss RWBY and Miss Yang's voices. What a relief, what a relief.
Oh. It really does seem like the inside of her heart. So, where should we go?
I wonder if we can use this.
Unlock the stairwell. Cool.
That's something.
Oh, hey, I think that did something. Way to go, RWBY! See, you are a good leader.
You think it did something? My question did not see that it did, obviously did something. What it did, who knows, but...
Whoa.
Ladies, as long as my eyes glow red, I, Grumpy Klein, will not let you pass.
Yeah, she's shooting to kill.
I have never met anyone so infuriating as you. No matter how many times I drive you out, you always sneak back in. Do you realize how much you've disturbed the peace? What an absolute menace.
Are you that desperate to chase me away? Or do you just push out Faunus because you're supposed to?
I've told you you're not allowed to be here. That is the law of the Schnee Empire.
She can make unlimited dust for herself? That's not even fair.
Yep, that's definitely a
I don't
problem.
have to wait for my sister to pass judgment. This time, I'll banish you for good.
Grim? She can do that too?
This is her world.
Desperate to chase me away? Are you that desperate? Or do you just push Faunus out because you're supposed to? You always just run away.
Hey, sister, we've got trouble.
Don't bother. Stay out of this.
Even though I came all this way to tell you that RWBY and Yang escaped,
What did you say? Yang too?
Blake sure fooled you, didn't she? Don't forget your responsibilities, my dear sister.
Oof. Twerp.
I won't let you pass!
Very aggressive, and I guess they're not worried about it at all. trying to dodge or anything.
I'm truly sorry, Mistress Weiss.
Oh, the red eyes go out.
We're all doing this for Weiss's sake.
Cool.
It's pitch black. Do you think these thorns might be the Grimm?
Let's see. Take us to where Weiss is. It worked!
Way to go, team! What? She's got Grimm too? Wow, seriously? Yeah, sure thing. We'll open the door for you.
No. Weiss is gonna follow her.
Hey, Blake! So you fought that other Weiss? Are you okay?
We were basically just playing tag, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Hey, how many coins do you two have left?
I'm down to just one.
After all that, I'm also at 1. And I've got 2 left. Want to pick which one of us is going to save the last coin? I'll leave it to our leader.
Okay, I'll be sure to save my last coin. I'll use it to get us out of here.
Good, it's decided then. If the Grimm isn't there, I'll use mine to call the professor.
Yeah, good plan.
You need 2 of them to call a professor. Just need 1, right?
Remember, Professor Shion said never to touch the Nightmare's thorns. That would have been impossible without the relic. Good thing RWBY had it covered.
Whoa.
It's still gonna be hard.
There's the Nightmare.
Empty dress of
All right, Yang.
I'm on it.
Weiss?
Hey there, this is Yang.
How dare you step foot in these sacred halls?
Wait, is she protecting the Grimm?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you understand why we're here? We're trying to help you.
I'm tired of all your lies. It's time to leave!
Damn, Weiss.
The relic!
Why did you have to betray me, RWBY? I am supposed to protect the things that are most precious to me. Why can't you just understand that?
I'm sorry, Weiss. I really don't understand. I have no idea what matters most to you. But it just can't be the Nightmare in there, right? I'm begging you, please wake up!
Fight it.
And you've also disappointed me, Yang.
Huh?
You were supposed to be cool.
You're the one who made her like this. Coddling her, making her weak. It was your selfish behavior that
Ouch.
prevented RWBY from being an actual leader.
Ooh.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm starting to get really ticked off. You're
Yeah.
the one who grew up spoiled and small. Yang, stop it. You need to calm down.
You're irritating me. I'll just have to walk away, all 3 of you. Forever!
Calm down! Calm down!
But she can make copies of herself already with her semblance, so why the hell isn't she do that instead of wasting a coin? Oh shit. The power was never in the relic, it was within you. Ooh, shit.
Ow.
They're just getting rocked.
Yep.
Everyone, wake up immediately.
Well, she can just wake you up, then you don't need the coins to get woken up.
That was a very close call. I can sense that every single one of the markers you placed has been destroyed. We have no choice but to enter the dream a third time and replace each one.
Starting all over from scratch.
The landscape and the rules of Weiss's dream should not have changed significantly. Utilize what you've learned so far and come up with a new strategy.
A new strategy?
It will take some time for me to rest and recover my aura again. Until then, the three of you should think about your next plan. If you do not succeed on your third attempt, however,
She's dead.
Weiss's life will be in danger.
Her life is pretty much already in danger?
I would think so.
Yeah. So, there's that. That's
I'm so stressed about Weiss I can't eat.
a lot of food.
Come on. But she's being such a little princess. Why are we even doing this again? She's acting that way because that's what the nightmare wants us to think. We need to come up with a plan.
Here you go, Blake.
Yang?
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to take a walk. My mind keeps going around in circles, and there's no way I could come up with a plan when I'm feeling like this.
Yeah, what
I get it.
Weiss said to her really
I'll do
hit
the same.
hard.
Let's meet back here in an hour then?
Really hurt her.
Yeah,
I think that she messed up
let's do that.
Ruby in any way. So, you will not get the food pricing.
Precious. Is that really what she thinks of me? I want to understand her, but it's just so hard. I'm so sorry. Please?
What brings you out here by yourself? Shouldn't you be with the rest of your team?
You're sitting here flexing.
You are being way too soft on Ruby. My older sister was always much more strict.
Just be quiet. I knew that already.
What do you already know?
Whoa,
Penny!
Where'd you come from?
Salutations! It is nice to see you, older sister of Ruby. My name is Penny.
And I'm awesome.
Oh, yeah. Nice to see you.
Were you speaking to yourself just now? Or perhaps to someone that is beyond my perception?
Talking to myself. Or someone from a dream? And she's really stubborn.
Huh. Then perhaps all you need is maintenance.
What?
So there were dream versions of each of us in there? Oh, what was I like?
Well, just like me, all four of you were imprisoned and locked up inside the dream.
But why? We didn't do anything to Weiss to deserve something like that.
You know, it might not be because we did anything bad to her.
Huh?
He's right. When something's important, don't you want to keep it safe?
Because you're scared you're going to lose it.
Right. She could be trying to protect all of her friends from the nightmare.
Well,
That's sweet.
the least you can do is go in and let me out. Then we can all fight together.
That is not the point, Nora.
Yeah,
We can fight together.
exactly. Have them all go in with you.
Jeez. I sure wish I could go with you. I can recover pretty quick.
Why can't you?
Maybe you can.
Yeah.
Huh?
I have learned that dreams are maintenance, used to process excess information. I too make an effort to dream, and have invented and programmed many different scenarios for it.
I, don't really understand.
You can perform maintenance on yourself by using many different kinds of dreams. You could give it a try, older sister of my friend Ruby.
It's Yang. And I don't really think it works that way.
Why not?
Might give it a try. What else you got
But
going for you?
Maybe you are right, though.
Huh?
Huh. So inside the dream, your friend keeps you completely locked away?
Yeah. The same way that humans keep the faunus at a distance.
But in a way, that kind of shows how much she's actually thinking about you.
You think she's thinking about me?
If she's pushing you away in the dream, but you keep coming back, That's gotta be it. I get the feeling that you just being there is powerful enough to change her.
So you think I could change Weiss? Can I?
I'm just stating the obvious. You already got the faunus-hating snob to accept you.
Yeah.
So it seems like you already changed her mind once before.
The founding ideals of the White Fang were like that at first.
Huh?
We wanted to change the world. We wanted them to accept us. But then, they rejected us. We lost hope, leaving only violence. But I'm not gonna lose hope. Even if I'm rejected, I'm going to keep on trying to fix this world. Thank you, son.
Good job, Blake. And, well, good job, son.
Isn't that what friends are supposed to be able to do for each other? Believing that you can both change for the better? Just stick with it.
And then, maybe Negative Weiss will forget all about protecting the nightmare inside of her mind. Once we get her out of the way, all of us can totally take that Grim down together.
Certainly. When we went in, it didn't feel like just the nightmare was attacking us. Parts of Jean's dream were too.
There is no way that Grim is that strong.
It didn't seem to be back when the three of us fought it.
Oh, really? You're working up a plan with Team Juniper?
Oh yeah! Welcome back, Yang! Guess what?
Yep.
I totally came up with something.
Yeah? Well, I've got a plan too. Wanna hear?
Oh, I bet mine's better.
Once Blake gets here, I'll... Huh?
Blake's got a plan as well.
I'm sorry I'm late.
We're just getting started. So, what'd you come up with?
It's more like, I know what I need to be doing now.
It's time for a team meeting! What do you think about this new plan?
Worth a shot.
First, regarding Yang's idea, it is indeed possible to change what happens in a dream.
Unfortunately, though, that's only if the dreamer sees it as a positive change. If Weiss
Yeah.
sees it as a negative change, she'll resist it.
I think I understand now how to help her change. I was the same way. I knew that I wanted to be different, but I didn't understand how to make it happen.
We need to speak to Weiss's heart and let her know that it'll be okay to change.
I know we can show her that we're in there trying to help her and that we actually want to do the best thing for her. I didn't realize it at first, that we're not the only ones struggling with this. Even Weiss is fighting hard against the Grim in her heart.
Very good then. So you know, regarding Ruby's idea, it actually does have precedent, and it has produced positive results.
It's worked before.
Putting in more people?
So having experience with the nightmare could prove useful.
Indeed. Jean's heart still remembers being possessed by a nightmare, so other nightmares will likely mistake him for a host, and should ignore him.
Ooh.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not worth noticing.
Would have been useful for you to tell us this like
Let's
before.
just say he has something of an immunity. But the closer he gets to the nightmare, the more he'll begin to react to it.
What sort of reaction?
The most common symptoms are intense itching and trouble breathing.
So an allergic
It's like an allergy.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this.
Fortunately,
She takes Benadryl
that
with you.
means he should be able to move quite freely and without interference.
What? That's great.
We could
like
really
your
use your
spy
help
on the
there,
inside.
John.
But if the nightmare rejects him too hard, he could die from shock inside
Why
the
is Laura
dream.
squatting down like that?
Please
question.
be careful.
Ugh, dying in your sleep.
Please don't die in there, John.
I have to do this for Weiss. Can I really do this?
I know you can do it, Jean. Believe in yourself and your aura.
Who cares what you think, Pyrrha?
You'll have to search for the key to her heart. Somewhere in the dream, there should be an item the same as the one you found before.
Right, Professor.
I really don't want to frighten you, but if you fail to rescue her
She's dead.
before my aura can recover again, it is likely that Weiss will lose her life. Do you understand?
We're not gonna fail again.
We've got to wake Weiss up so we could tell her how much of a pain it was to save her. Right?
Yeah. Right now, I just want to talk to Weiss again. I want to work everything out.
Everyone, it's time to go back inside.
Okay, so it's not all Team Juniper, it's just
I am inviting
Sean.
you all into the dream.
But seriously, if she knew that all along, that like he would have like an immunity to the nightmare, she's like, why didn't she, I don't know, bring that up earlier?
Yeah, why sit on that information?
Yeah.
That might have been helpful to know.
Yeah, I think it would have been extremely helpful. Like I would have sent in Jean before I would have sent in Yang and Blake.
Well, especially because Jean is there like, oh, if I could trade places with you.
Yeah.
You can go in. You can make a difference.
Exactly. So I thought that was a little weird. It's just it's good to get some outside perspective, right? And it's tough sometimes to take that outside perspective and take that advice. Because sometimes you can shut that out and be like, oh, you don't really know how it is or whatever. But like them going in there and talking to Team Juniper and Sun and Penny and just like, sort of, I don't know, brainstorming ideas and like just being able to hear other perspectives on what's going on inside Weiss's mind, because Ruby, Yang, and Blake are just are a little bit too close to it to be able to clearly see it.
It was really sad to see like how, I don't know if sad's the right word, but like, I guess meaningful maybe, to see how Weiss's words really stung Yang in terms of like Yang somehow being the one holding Ruby back, or like her influence somehow being negative rather than positive. So I enjoyed that they put that in there, because Yang is always so confident. So like shaking her confidence makes her more human. And I love that it was Penny who kind of talked her out of it. That's just so perfect. And I love how Penny goes, salutations, older sister of Ruby.
Yeah,
like,
tell my best friend.
I mean, it was just, Penny, we love you so much.
Yep. And like the whole, now they kind of explained it with why she locks up Ruby and Yang and like all her other friends, because they are precious and, she doesn't want them to get hurt or whatever. But also like specifically saying precious like to Ruby really like struck home with her, because Ruby always thought that like Weiss thought like nothing of her and didn't respect her or whatever. But I had wondered partly if that was the nightmare just messing with Ruby and being like, oh, okay, like since the nightmare is like just influencing a lot of Weiss's thoughts and emotions and sort of like amplifying it up and enhancing the negative parts of it, it seems like the nightmare has like at least access to Weiss's thoughts, and how doesn't necessarily mean that it would have access to Ruby's, I guess, because I'm like, what a way for the nightmare to sort of mess with Ruby, knowing that like, oh, Ruby wants to have Weiss's approval. And it's like, if I say, oh, Weiss is, you're precious to Weiss, like, it's going to mess with your head. Just kind of like how Weiss's comment to Yang messed with hers. So I just don't know if like the nightmare's influencing that a little bit.
I also like the visual image of the nightmare as the vines, like the thorny vines of a rose bush or something. It's an interesting choice for Weiss. Like, to me, visually it makes sense, but of course we associate roses with Ruby. So it's just interesting that is the visual that was chosen by either the artist and or Weiss's subconscious, or both in this case.
They lost the relic.
Yeah.
Which is, not ideal.
No.
I feel like there are other relics that they can find, because they kind of talked about like there might be like more than one. I mean, they said that it was only going to be two, but I don't know. Maybe they can find another one, or maybe just having Jean as the wild card will be enough.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a significant setback, but it's Team RWBY, so nothing's impossible.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our RWBY reactions, check out the playlist. Thanks so much for watching RWBY Ice Queendom with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.